jump in and let's review it. So today I thought I would do something just a tiny bit different from what we usually do, guys. And as I said, I was going to extend the time. And I wanted to do two things. Let's just move this over a bit so we can get this to stand up. Don't want to knock that over, do we? But anyway, we can probably get that in there without knocking it over. So if you look on there, hey, mister, what's up, man? You can see we have a blind pack. Some people may be familiar with it, some not. But we're going to open that up today. We're also going to check out if I can just locate that one here. We're going to check out we'll check out this one here. And we'll see what that looks like. So we'll check out is an issue. I don't know if you guys have seen it before. But we're going to check it out and see what it has inside. Hey, mister. Riding on the hunter, riding on the striker. As I always say, guys, fun is in the bill. Hello, what's up, guys? Yeah, so I did say I'm extending the time, which I am doing now. And also chatting in the chat. So if you guys want to jump in there and chat, we'll do that also. But like I said, you see on the top there, we have a blind pack that we're going to open, and we're also going to review a magazine that is really, really big in the sense that it's one of the premier magazines out there. Raph, what's up, man? How you doing? What is the time for you? Time for me right now is 8:03. 8:03. What you got? What time you got? Donate $3. 8:03 is the time. What you got? What time you got, man? What time you got? Raph? What time you got, guys? Guys, put in there 1. Guys, put in the comment, what time is it now for you? Let's just see where we at. Let's see where we work. Let's see what we're working at. Let me know the time you got, man. 1 p.m. Woo! Nice. So everyone put in the chat right there what time you got. Raph has got 1. I have, if I can just get this thing to work with me here. It doesn't want to come on live. Just don't understand why. And I have right there you go. I got rid of that. Right. Okay. Let's just get you guys and say hi to you guys here. Again, yeah. If you look on the worktop, there you go. Finally, finally, I got it. May the force be with you. So I am, like I said, doing what's that? XP. Raph, what time is it for you, Mister? You running on the same time I am, right? I think. May the force be with you. I'm running. This is my time. My time. My time right now exactly is. What time you got now, Mister? I'm live in Asia. All right. Nice to see you, man. Great to see you on there. Yeah. Thanks for coming on all five. Guys, if you pop in, just. Yeah, Mister. You're on the same time, basically. Yep. Awesome. All right. Maybe my clock is a little off. Anyway, so if you can see on here, we have a blind pack, guys. I picked this up a while ago. Like I said, I was going to do two, like a special, right? And two specials, basically. I want to thank all six being on there, guys. I know some people like uh, me. It's sort of, well, it's not really, that's not early, right? 8 is not really early. Saturday it is, for, but I'm up. I'm up. um, open, what's that? Open what? Open, you got to give me more than that. Open, open, open. Hey, stop spamming me, man. Stop spamming me. All right, so me, I'm from this is me right here. That's me right there. I'll open a magazine. All right, yeah. When right. So, like I said, so this came in. As far as I've seen it, and let me know if you've seen anything different to this while I'm speaking about it. I know I jumped from there to there, but I've seen this only in Ninjago, and I've only seen it in Star Wars. So I've only seen it in two things. Like I said, Ninjago and Star Wars. It's a blind pack. I did say, so I picked this up. I'm gonna leave that one back. I'm gonna leave that one down for now. So in here, if you notice, it's in a different language, right? Because I picked it up in someplace totally different. I have extra school today. Wow. Okay. We'll do it. We'll do it for you. Right. You got two magazines in there, Lego magazines. Plus, you got two minifigures. Also, they'll also come in blind packs, not blind packs, but poly bags. You can either get this one here. It's a smaller mech, as you can see. You got a mech. As you guys know, they made this mech for Fortnite with Bart and Lisa and then the whole bunch. I just saw Marvel Jurassic City and DC Friends. Say again? What's happening to your father? Well, he lost his head. I'm sorry he lost his head. He couldn't bear the pressure. He couldn't bear the pressure. I have extra school today. Where do you see that? You saw this? You saw blind packets? Mister, did you see blind packets? The double pack in this theme. You saw this like the blind pack like this. Let me know, cause I'll go search for that. Please let me know. Like this, all of them. So now they have all of them. You said they have You said you saw Jurassic, Star Wars. Well, Star Wars was always there. City, DC, Friends. Really? I'm kind of. So where'd you see that? In a random store? Let me know, cause I'll go or in a kiosk. Okay, I'll need to check that out. I'm gonna check that out right away. Anyway, so if you look on here, um, it's number 15, and it's 8.99 euros. Yeah, I'm definitely checking that out, man. I didn't even know that was out there. Ooh, that's new. I'll definitely have to get that. Um, well, not the city and all of those so much, but the Jurassic. I'll definitely get the Jurassic. I'll definitely get the Jurassic, and I'll definitely get DC. I already have Star Wars, so I'll get Marvel, Jurassic, and let's see. I may just pick up all of them just to check it out in my local kiosk. Okay, all right, yeah, definitely. I'm checking out. I don't know how to spell kiosk. Okay, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, right. So we are doing the review of this one, and we just heard from Mister that they have all the others. My favorite Lego show is Edward and Friends from 1987. Wow. Wow. Jeez, Edward and Friends. What is that? Edward and Friends. So, if you're just jumping in, guys, let me know your, what's that? I bought a double pack Lego Friends for my cousin. Could you take a photo and put it in the chat, in the group, please, so I can check it out. I want to see what it looks like, so I can definitely have a look for that. Miss this kind of homeless. Yeah. Yeah. So we are doing. If you're just jumping in, guys, this is a blind double pack. We're gonna do. I had this one a while, but we just heard from someone there that there are more. So this one came out in Feb. It costs 8.99 euros. Like I said, Everyone and Friends is based on Furbolin. Oh, okay. If we turn it over here, basically it's the same on both sides. But again, you do get either a mech. Again, you don't know what you're gonna get inside. You'll probably just get right here this Fig, Lloyd, or you might get Sam, or you might get Lloyd. Any one of those. You don't know which one you might get, right? So let's pop it open and see what we got, guys. I might have to get a. I might have to get. I don't actually need to use that. I can pop it here. It should be able to pull this off down here and open it up that way. Please speed. All right. Okay. Let's. I don't want to cut it because it's possible you might cut the magazine in there, but this one is kind of tough to open. The ones I've seen in Star Wars, basically they have it comes with plastic. I've seen it in paper and plastic. Two different kinds. Okay, let's pop that open. And let's see what we got inside, guys. So, let's pull out the first one. So, the first thing comes with, as you can see here, and these are like exclusive. So, it's more like a comic book. And again, different language. So, let's have a quick look inside of the comic and see what they got. They're promoting Avengers. And again, did you see it in Avengers, or just you didn't see Spider-Man or Avengers, did you? You didn't say that, right? You did see DC and something else, but not Avengers. Did you see Avengers? Anyway, so two posters. let's see what we got inside. So you have the Ninja Fortress right here, and you have Grandpa. Boba, let me find you. What? What the hell? You spooked me. Don't do that. You're behind me. No, no adventures. Okay, thanks a lot. You spooked. I looked behind me, man. You scared the heck out of me. I can't remember what is this called again? That mirror. I forgot what this mirror is called. Do you guys remember what that mirror is called? Can anybody update me on the mirror? If you're just jumping in, guys, we opened a blind pack. Let me put it back here. We opened a blind pack of Ninjago, but we will be doing another review of another magazine real soon. So, guys, you got to help me out. I'm kind of stuck with some of these characters and stuff like that. What are these guys called? Help me out. I forgot what what did it call? Yeah, so they're on, and he's fighting this one of the snakes. Zane is kind of homeless. Yes, he is. Seems that way. Right, so we're just moving through this magazine kind of quickly. They're having a chat. They're grabbing some weapons. I can never remember this guy's name. Boba, your father killed my friend Zane. What? What is going on? I can never remember this guy's name right here. Drop me his name if you guys got it in the comments. There's 6 people on. I just want to say welcome to you guys. We are doing, like I said, it's going to be a little longer than the regular review because we'll be doing 2 reviews. And we did pop this one. This is the first magazine I've seen of another Lego magazine that has promoted Star Wars. All the other magazine, like Friends, like Avengers, all of they promote different things, but Star Wars promotes everything else, right? But this is the first one I've seen that they promote Zane the robot, okay, that promotes Star Wars. And I did pop this one, or did I? No. Did I pop this one? No, I haven't popped that one, have I? I don't know if this one, I haven't even seen that one. Probably did. Looks pretty big compared to everything else. Yeah, anyway. So let's move on. They're all gathering and they're having a chat. They've changed now. And they're having a chat. And what is this creature called, guys? Could you type it in the comments for me? Okay, bye. I gotta go. See you soon, man. Have a great day. Have a fantastic day, man. See your friends. Be cool. Be cool. All right, let's move on. And they have the film crew right here filming the event that's gonna happen next. See what we got next. So again, guys, if you just jump in, we just opened a blind pack that comes with different things inside from Ninjago. It comes in Star Wars, and as I just heard, it comes in DC and what did you say? DC and something else, which I am gonna pick up. All right, I'll go looking for that. It's Oni. Okay, thank you. Right. Okay, let's go. We keep moving. And they're fighting the Oni. And they seem to be losing the battle. Good block. I was doing a series with all the golden weapons. But I know there's a lot of them, but I don't think there was enough to really do the series. It'd be a really short series. Anyway, so he's using the double dragon weapon to shoot, right? And then they're running off. And here's the pullout in this one. So here's the big pullout. Looks really, really cool. That looks epic, man. That looks epic. Again, this is just a magazine that came out from the inside. This is all right. Right. but I rather that the one that we just saw. My father got me a pearl from Iran. Wow, nice. So this is the other side. I wish we could have looked at that part of it. It looked better to me. Anyway, so continue with the magazine here. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna just put a quick poll on there, guys. I'll put a quick poll. So here's the poll. Star Wars, yes or Star Wars or Star Wars or Avengers magazine? Which ones you guys rather? Star Wars or Avengers magazine? Which one? Or I should have said put Star Wars or Avengers. Which one do you rather? Anyway, so let's move on. They're having a chat. These guys are sitting around, and they came in, and there's a spider on the floor. There's a spider. And they're sneaking around as ninjas do, I guess. So if you just popped in, guys, we have opened a blind pack, and we'll see what we got inside in a minute. But we are reviewing two magazines, well, two things today. And one of the things we're going to review is the first ever Lego Star Wars magazine that ever came out. As you guys know, I've collected every Lego Star Wars magazine from the first one all the way to the one to this month. Mainly minifigures. I do also have ships, right? But mainly minifigures. So ships, when I say ships, so if you look right here, that's a minifigure. So you see I have Django's ship here, and I have Yoda's, and those came together. But I mainly collect minifigures. Like the one you just saw me there, like that. So I have every single one of them. That one was Obi. So let's move on. If you know this guy's name, please drop it in the comments, guys. And let's move on and see what's next. So he's using some sort of grappling hook. Or it's shooting out some sort of, I don't know, a rock or pea or whatever it is. And he's going to steal something, obviously, because he's going to some security. Some ninjas are coming after him. And he shocked them. Don't know what's going on there. Anyway, so there's a whole ton of ninjas. Oni's there. And why are they looking sort of silver or white? I don't know. Their costume and everything is just looking a totally different color. And they're in the snow. Or is that their snow camouflage type thing? I don't know. Anyway, he got shut down. Jeez, he's surrounded by tons of, I don't know, I can't see what they are. If someone can drop the name, that'd be really cool. What do we have? 100% yes, wow. Okay, here we go. Zane in his snow costume. Also, this mag doesn't, well, this particular magazine is not, it's a comic book. Okay, so, yeah, so you get that in the set, in the package. So that's one of the things you get in the package. Let's see what's next. I'm feeling a plastic in there, and see, it's in a plastic. So that's it for that. We can put that over here. Let's see what we got. So we also got, we'll take a look at this one. This is the mech, and I like how they did it. This is the old school way of doing it, so it doesn't get dust or anything like that. on its own there. All right. So this one would be this one on its own would be $6.99. Okay. All right. So let's put that back here. But that's one of the mechs you would get. Set number 30533. That's one of the mechs you'd get. Let's move this back a bit. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. There's 5 of us on there. Please leave a comment. What was that? I think that was the snake. Okay. Thank you. 6 of us on there. Thanks for coming on, guys. So this is the next mech. So we're very fortunate. We got 2 mechs out of this one. Because we could have just got one of those training statues. But we got 2 mechs. And this is Lloyd. And this one on its own will cost you $7.99. Okay, but you got the combo pack, which costs you $8.99. So that's pretty cool. Frank and Esper are my favorite ninjas. Okay. Right, so let's take a quick look inside and see what we got on this one. At least they're promoting themselves. Ninjago, right? I picked up these. Have you guys picked up any of these? Individual. I love how they made theirs different. They made those. What are these called again? These little thing. Anyway, they made them like that. Their poly bags like that, which is pretty cool. Totally different from any poly bags. The typical square type poly bags. They sell them in my favorite Harry Potter character, 1980s, Ministry of Magic. You have any of those from 1980s? 1980s? Oh, not a Lego, obviously. Oh, okay. Yeah. So let's have a quick look through this. So they're showing Lloyd on there. Anyway, I didn't. So the packet that came, another packet that came in this, I never said it. 30593. Again, those goes in the store for about, depends on where you are. They're always over like 5 to 12. I picked up a poly bag in New York. It's just around here somewhere. Picked up a couple. One of the Millennium Falcon, because that was on my quest to build all the Millennium Falcons. I picked one up, and I think it was like $11, between $6 and $11. I'm not sure. But that was in a poly bag. I did see it in a like a box, a little box. Anyway, here's a maze and another game. As you know, when I do the Star Wars review, the book usually comes with different games, mazes, things to do, a little coloring, stuff like that. And Jaguar's doing the same thing. A mission right here. And more missions over here. Seems like this book has less comics and more playable features to it. Again, more missions. And here's the pullout. Who's this guy? Does anyone know? Could you type it in there for me? Who's this guy? I'm not sure. We'll find out on the other side, but yeah. Let's see what the centerfold looks like, because they always give you that pullout. That's supposed to be really awesome. Yeah, oh, it's a really big pullout. Wow. So it's a 4x4 pullout. So we can only see this is part of it, and obviously that's part of it. And let's just sort of like have a look at the inside. We're not going to be able to really see it because we can't open the page up, but there you go. And let's see what the bottom looks like. There you go. Ooh, who's this guy? Can't even see it. I wish I could pull that out, but I don't want to rip the magazine. Oh, thanks a lot for that. Again, more games. This one seems like it has mainly games in it. Have to go. We don't say bye. We say see you soon. Thanks for coming. That was great speaking to you, man. All the way from Asia. Thanks a lot. That was awesome. Take it easy, Raph. Rasan, what's up? Anyway, big shout out to Rasan. Yeah, more games and missions. Awesome. And over here we got more missions. It's pretty. It seems, again, coloring areas, so you color in. It seems like it's 2 parts to it. When I do open the Star Wars version, we will see how different it is. More coloring stuff over here, guys. So, and more missions. It's pretty cool. I haven't opened one of these Ninjagos before in this style, but I did open one. I actually opened one of these on my first episode that I ever have of my channel. The first episode, I did it on a Sunday. I started out on a Sunday, and I did a 3-hour where I opened a couple of Star Wars, and I reviewed a couple, not reviewed, but we looked at a couple of Star Wars, and I had like a challenge on open and build. Tommy, what's up, man? Great to see you on here, Tommy. What's going on, Tommy Bricks? Thanks for jumping on, Tommy Bricks. Let's get Tommy Bricks in there. May the force be with you, Tommy Bricks. Thanks for popping on. How you doing? Again, hope you're having a fantastic day, guys. What's up? Yeah. So what's going on, Tommy? We just opened. You just sort of slightly missed it. We opened a blind pack. All right. We opened a blind pack, which is this. All right. We opened this up, and this is what we got out of it. We got the 3593 Lloyd mech. Okay, at least they're advertising Avengers on theirs. And we got a comic book. Pretty cool. Usually, not usually, now I see they're doing, you would get a poly bag plus 2 cans on the side. Not 2 cans and a poly bag, but which I'll just show you real quick, because I picked one up yesterday because I wanted to open it up. Here we go, right here. So I picked this special, quote, special yesterday because I wanted to do this. If Mr. is there, I found a dark green pants. Okay, Mr., can you tell me who these guys are? 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you tell me who these guys are? Yes, I did pick this up. So that comes like that. So, yeah. Oh, 11:32. Yeah, thanks for giving us the time, because we were talking about that before. Could you tell us the time where you are? So you got 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Nice. Wow, nice. Great to see you on there. Thanks for jumping in. Jeez. 11 p.m. in Washington. I thought you run like the same time as New York, because I'm doing 8:33 right now. Evil Zane trash can on the legs. Okay. Right. Yeah, so they also do this, like I said, and they also do this. They gave us this 305 33. Another mech. Whose mech is this? Can you tell me? Evil. Oh, okay. J and trash can on the legs. Oh, okay. Trash can on the legs. Okay. And they promote themselves back here. J with a golden chain there. Yep. So I meant J and not Zane. Okay. Yeah, so we are doing the first magazine that ever came out for Lego Star Wars. This is the first one. And if you notice on it here, this is the lowest age I've seen them do. the lowest of the age I've ever seen them do, which is 5+. Let me know if you've seen younger, but this is the lowest. As you guys know, they do 6+, 7+, 8+. I've even seen 9+, which is pretty strange. 9+. Yeah, you guys got to explain that to me. Why don't you just go from 6 to 9 as opposed to 6? I don't want to say, sorry, 6, the other number, and 8 and 9. I don't want to say it. Right. Anyway, so this is the first ever Lego Star Wars magazine. Tommy, you're talking about Washington, D.C., laugh out loud. I am in Washington. Oh, Seattle. Sorry. I apologize. Sorry, Tommy. Thanks for giving me that knock on the head there. Woke me up. Still early, Tommy. Still early. Come on, Tommy. Right. Yeah, so we are doing this is the first ever. See, it says here, new first Lego Star Wars magazine. First ever. All right. And again, back in those days, a lot of times they don't do it in Great Britain anymore, but they do it in other parts of Europe, like Spain and whatever. The magazines, the Star Wars magazines, you can get gifts with it. Right? They don't do it, like I said, they don't do it here. I can show you. Let's see, the one I showed earlier with, yeah, here you go. Here's one right here. Yeah. So they still, no, this one doesn't have any gifts on it, but yeah, they do. Sometimes, not every time. I saw it on the street. What? A dumpster? Okay. Right. Okay, so let's jump in. So one poster inside, the price on this one, and the date. Here we go. Let's see if we can turn it over here. The date and the price. So it came out in July 29th, and it always run for a month. So July 29th to August 25th, 2015. And the price was $375. On the front here, we got the team from the Rebels. And that was way back when. They were already pushing the Rebels there already, guys. We got Zeb, Ezra, and the crew. As you guys know, this one came out. I haven't seen Zeb in any of them at all. I haven't seen any of the other three of the bunch. But there, I have seen, I have it collected, and it actually came in a sealed plastic bag like that one. The main man himself, which you know and he has black hair there. He doesn't have black hair in the magazine, but I do have the black hair character, which is pretty cool as far as I know. Right, let's jump in and see what's inside for us, guys. So we start out with Vader's iconic ship over here. Set number 75094. And the whole crew. Not his crew. Again, back then, the later ones of you guys, if you've been watching my series at all, then it's not giving all of this information, like a glossary information on the character or the fig that they're doing that day. But this one has. Back then they did. And if you look on here, it says the length of the ship, 12 meters, maximum speed, 650 miles, weapons, lasers, cannons, right? And all the information, the crew, pilot, special features of the ship, stuff like that. And the build was very small like this. If you've watched my others, you would see that they have shown a bigger magazine, a bigger build. So this would have been all the way on this page, fill this page out. But back then they did it like that. Even some of them like this, I was just going to say that, they'd put it under the magazine like that. So with the newer magazines, they go more in depth, because some of these, as you know, when you open an advent calendar, sometimes you can't really see what goes in between. So like right here, we know if you're a builder, you know that's a connecting block, like sort of like this black piece that I have right here. I have it in black. Hold on. Let me grab one right here. Where are you? Sure, I got one in black here from a build I did prior. But anyway, it comes with like a brick like this, but it has protruding pieces here. So it's sort of inverted. There, right here. So can you see that there? I don't know if you guys can see that there. So you see how these things are protruding right here? That red one is exactly like that. This is how you could, so it's a single block. But if you do the advent calendar, you wouldn't be able to see that, right? So on the new magazines, they would make that much bigger. So you'd have seen the red brick, and then they'd show you to add these pieces on here and stuff like that. Yeah. So let's move on. The X-Wing, and this is the original X-Wing. This is Luke's X-Wing with R2-D2, as you know, fits in there. I would have loved them to do this because I have one of them right now, which I'm going to do a review of, not today, where you get the ship and you get an extra build with it, which is pretty cool. Tommy, that's really cool. Thanks a lot. Who are the rebels? So you got Ezra. Again, I have a couple of Ezras. Let me know in the comments if you guys got an Ezra at all, and what do you think? So in this series, guys, I know everybody's cool. So type in the comments. Let me know which character is your favorite. Which character is your favorite? So we got Ezra Bridger right here, right? It gives you all of his information, where he's from, where he was born, capital city. He's a rebel. Then you got Sabine over there. Again, it gives you, she's a Mandalorian. It gives you where she's from, right? It says she's an artist right there. And she's a born rebel, right? Then it gives you Hera here. You got where she's from. She's a pilot. Family, likes family. And then you got, obviously, you got the man. But this one has brown hair as opposed to the front. They showed in the front. You got Kanan over here, where he's from, his past. He's a Jedi. What's that? I have number 2 and number 3 in figs. Nice, nice. It shows you where he's from. Like I said, he's a rebel. Hello, 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 mister. Then we got Zeb over here. Zeb, where he's from. He's a guard. And he's a rebel. And then you got Chopper down at the bottom. And they give you all the information on Chopper also. He's an astromech droid. So yeah, they gave you all the information. Again, in the new magazines, they wouldn't do that. If they showed you about anyone, they wouldn't give you. If I could just do a quick pop, guys, just give me, I'll just grab one of these. Right, this is a newer version. I'm not gonna let's go into that one, because since, yeah, well, we'll go into this one here. So if I can see where the ship is at, let's just find the ship. All right, let's find the build real quick. If I can find the build real quick, guys. Here's the build, right? Now, like I said, this is what they would do. They would put a whole page of it. This one may have 2 of them. Let's just take a quick look on the opposite side. There's the ship. Now, they're showing you the ship here. Again, this is in a different language. Like I said, I picked this up in another country. Yeah. But if I show you the one with, let me just grab that there. There you go. If I show you the one with Obi, and under shows Obi there, but they don't give you, I'm not going to go to the magazine. I know it's not there. They don't give you anything on Obi like they just did right here, you know? Okay, so let's move on. Imperial spaghetti. This is silly, right? Vader's ship with a TIE fighter and a Star Destroyer over there. And we have some clones. And this is where Ezra comes in to collect his helmet. As he does. He stole the helmet and he's on the move. But it seemed like they spotted him and then something distract them. Well, something distract them. Oh, actually, the commander's here, and they totally forgot about Ezra. And I don't know what's happening here, but it seems like Ezra put something into his helmet, and he's all, ouch, sir. Don't know what's happening here. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, he put powder in there, so he's sneezing. Bless you. He's laughing. And Ezra is running off. Again, thanks for jumping on. There's 5 people on there, guys. Let me just, and as I said, guys, this is an extended version. We are going extended because when we just started out, we would do 30 minutes or so, as long as the magazine would, but we have added some time because people wanted to chat about the magazines and stuff like that. So we have extended the time, and we like we just did the blind pack. Next one, we will do an opening of a Star Wars blind pack. Not a blind pack like you see on some of the videos where I open a package that came in the mail. No, this one is one that I picked up in the store that's made by Lego. Oh no, slingshot. What now? So they blasted his slingshot, and he's grabbing some fruits, and he's shooting it back at them. And the AT is ready to blast him. You can see it's pointing right at him here. Again, I would love them to make some characters like this. I said this before, and they did do some, but something like this would be really cool, where you get clones with colors on it, almost like a Kashyyyk soldier or one of them sand soldiers, camo, you know? That would be really cool. I think so. Thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks a lot for the likes. And this is, as you guys know, I did say I am going to be doing every Millennium Falcon. This is my quest this year. I'll be starting out soon. So I think there's, I counted them, and there's a couple, but I'll probably be doing like 2 a month, maybe. So yeah, that's my quest this year, or I'll probably have to do more. I can't remember the number. I do have it written down somewhere, how many Millennium Falcons there are. But that's my quest, starting from the, I'm not doing it in any particular order, but starting from the smallest one, which came in the 2011 Advent calendar, if you guys remember that one. All right, I will be doing that one, and so on and so. I think it'll be more videos with that one, or I'll have to do a double when I do them. So I'll do that one and another, because that one is so small, obviously. We have a few tiny ones. I think there's 4 of them that came out in Advent calendars altogether, and then obviously the other ones that came out in poly bags like that. And there's actually a white one that came out in a poly bag like that before the white Millennium Falcon came out. Yeah, it hasn't been a black one, but anyway, let's move on. So they have captured him, and there's a little standoff here. Hey, you got my clothes dirty. Zeb says, scram, or I'll arrest you, he says. What is that? That looks like a lightsaber, doesn't it? Anyway, he knocks the whole cart over, and he threw him all the way across the street. They're really ticked off now. He's smashing them out with one of the fruits, and you know those fruits are really hot, so his mouth is on fire. And he pulls out a staff and he's whacking them around like whack-a-mole. I do have a pilot like this, one of these Imperial pilots, in one of the magazines. Actually, I have two different ones, which is pretty cool. Again, these magazines, this is one of the way I always say, if you want to get a minifigure and you don't want to pay the big price to get the set, if you can get it, go on one of them platforms. I don't want to call the names. One of them platforms, you could probably find that same fig in a set because they have tons of them. Pilots, they have clones, they have Vader, sorry, Siths, they have Palpatine, they have Darth Maul, they have Jedis, they have it, you know, they have tons of things. Anyway, let's move on. They knock the AT over and accidentally blast a TIE fighter out of the air. Well, not out of the air, but out of control, and he crashes. And that's the end of that magazine. They usually have two magazines in one, so you get sort of like, you know. And here we have, which I do own. I own these two, the original. And again, like I said, the Phantom, they give you the full information on it, the length, the speed, the weapons, special features, and the two characters that would be inside. And over here you get a bonus with this one, right? So I have this full, like I said, I have this full setup, 29 pieces. This one came with 234 pieces. The Ghost, the length 43, speed 6, laser weapons, turret, twin lasers, and more. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. And over here, we have Ezra and the clone that you got inside. Move along, move along. And the pullout was Yoda. Ooh, that looks pretty epic there. There's 5 people on. I want to say thanks for coming on, guys. What do we have? 100% yes, guys. 100% yes. Everybody chose. And we have Kanan right here. Again, brown hair, not the black hair. That cost a lot. And the pullout looks pretty good. And we have a menacing look of Darth Maul attacks. Oh, and they have a little question here. I never even paid attention there. Look there, guys. How many blades does Darth Maul have? I didn't even pay attention. Let me just move back to the front. Ice Cream, what's up, man? Let me just get Ice Cream in there. Hold on, Ice Cream. Ice Cream World, what's up? Again, guys, please subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget, yo, it's Ice Cream Bricks again. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Ice Cream Bricks? How you doing, man? Great to see you. May the force be with you. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to this, guys. They do have a little questionnaire right down at the bottom here. I didn't even pay attention. It says find hidden astromechs on this page. I didn't realize going through the book they had little questions going on there. I have to check the other ones. I did not even pay attention to that. Is that one I saw? Let's just check. What's the next question? I didn't see it. I wonder if you guys saw that. Again, thanks for the likes, guys. Please subscribe, like, and do check out my 5 live, guys, where I do the live building and do the giveaway. Down here, mine has his Saber Jedi. All right, so that one's not a questionnaire. Ice Cream was watching your channel on the school computer. Oh, really? You in school already? Wow. Okay. Can you subscribe from there? Oh, that's a sneaky one. Anyway, Oh my God, really? Yeah. Yeah, do check out my live at 5, guys, depending on where you are. We were just speaking to someone from Washington, Seattle, and his time was 11 p.m. because obviously, you know, that's West. Um, oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Hit that, man. Hit that subscribe. Okay, so what did I scream? My new profile is Cresby. What was your old profile? Okay, so it seems like they're continuing with the. Oh no, they're not. This is a new attack over the Tatooine. Um, they usually, like I said, they split the magazine up. Ice cream said, "Ice cream bricks world profile." Oh, okay. I like the character that you have in your profile right there. Anybody getting the new question? I'll put that question out there because you guys know it's gonna be there. Um, uh, anyone? Oh, my batteries are gonna die. Shoot. Just got plugged that in there, guys. Just give me a sec. Because this is gonna. I did that before and my batteries ran out while I was chatting on one of my devices. I got it now. Tommy says West Coast 11 p.m. Oh, so you're there too, yeah. Because he was in Seattle, yeah. Getting. Anybody getting. Anybody getting any Pokemon when it comes out? Anyone getting that? Or anyone getting the new interactive Lego sets? What do you guys think about it? Are you gonna get any Pokemon, or are you gonna get interactive sets? Let me know what you guys think about it. We still on 100% on the everybody's choice is no. Wow. Okay. Anyway, as you guys notice, the original scene right here when Vader showed up. Do you see my Lego Game Boy post? Take a shot of it and put it in the Tommy. Take a shot of it. Sorry, ice cream. Take a shot of it and put it in the community chat. No, I haven't seen it, but I will check it out. I will check it out. Vader slips over on some oil over here. What a mess. Now I have to go into my Imperial Laundry Commander. Tear the ship apart until you find those plans, he says. Anyway, right, so I wanted to build this ship. You know, this ship is pretty cool, man, and the price has gone crazy ridiculous. So they're trying to stun Leia over here. And we have the whole bunch right here, hanging out, having a chat. And they're captured. Knock them over, and they, as she did. I didn't get this fig. Let me know if you have this fig Leia when she's wearing the clones uniforms. I didn't get that. I don't know if you guys have that, but that's iconic if you get that. So Vader's doing his laundry. And they took the ship apart and built a jail with it. So they're actually in lockup. Again, thanks for jumping on, guys. Great to have you guys on there. And the time is close to closing. Anyway, they knocked the whole jail over, I guess, and Leia's there, and oops, Princess Leia, sorry. I have the poster. Oh, you posted it. Okay, beautiful. I'll check it out. Right, let me just give it a quick check. Let's see it. Let's give it a quick check for you. I'm just checking out. If we go into the community chat, guys, you can always look in there and find what people have won before. or like we're just speaking now. He just posted. Let's see. So visit the community chat and let's check it out. See what he's got. Newest. Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see the Game Boy. Nice, nice. I'm actually giving out a game controller, you know. So if you happen to be someone that won that, and when I get home, I'll mail it to you guys, like I do people in the States. Okay, so let's move on. And this is the end. I actually started the trilogy of that last year. I built one of them. I have two more of them to build, Sandcrawler. Um, so, but they're pretty expensive. Show on the live stream. Well, good night, Boba. Not goodbye. We say see you soon, and a good night to you. Anyway, they're having a couple drinks, and it's the end. Here's the information on Yoda. As I said before, they used to give all the information. Species unknown, height 0.66 meters, weight 17 kilos, affiliation Jedi, weapons green, lightsaber short. And then they give you a rundown of his history right here and all the figs. At that point, there was only 4 made. I don't know which one you have, but you see that one right here? This is very expensive. I do own 1, 2, and 3, but I don't own the 4th. I might try getting it because it's just a thing. Anyway, here we go. Couple of sets they're showing you right here. You can win these. Again, this is what they used to do, but they have changed. Remember, this is not. I did tell someone we did talk about that before. Originally, it was Disney, but then Ocean took over, right? But it was Disney before, and Ocean took over and started doing the magazines themselves. Anyway, we have a nice cutout here of Obi, and this is the second one that came out. So my Game Boy's on live. Okay. Yeah. Next issue, as you can see. So this was the second issue that's going to come out. Anyway, guys, thanks for jumping in. That was a review of the early morning magazine. We went a little bit over the time, but thanks again. I did say I was going to do that. This is BOBAbrickz, and do check out 5 Live. We'll be doing a free giveaway. May the force be with you.